Morning, welcome to the morning after. We are down at Barrow boating, which is Barrow on Soar. We didn't do this part yesterday, but I've just come down now just to see what this is like, and I'm going to try and visit the places we've just went to yesterday afternoon to see how high it's come up. So this is the overflow weir. So everything off this stretch of the river will run down there, and it's not so much a holding area for it, it's just floods the field. Yeah, we're not going to go right down here. Normally that field there gets well flooded, so probably the next day or two, if it's, because it carried on raining last night as well. How many gallons a minute is going down there? So these steps obviously led down there to somewhere or other. There's a marker post there. So that's probably 2 foot deep. So the river comes from down there, Mountsorrel Sabby way, where we're going later on, down round here to Barrow on Soar. This is normally a bit of a field. You might get 1 or 2 puddles in it. So at the moment, that's holding everything quite well. These sluices here, they're not in operation now. Well, I don't think they are. I've never seen them, although those 2 are up. I think they're permanently open. But that is going to fill at some stage and then back up over this at the same time as the river coming this side. And if you want to see a ghost ship, look at that. The pedals are going and no one's there. This is a ghost ship. Or is it a flooded car park? Have a quick look through this gate there. Obviously a picnic table at some stage, or picnic area. Looks like a bit of a barbecue across there. We'll be barbecuing today. So there's plenty of water about. Oh, plenty of puddles about as well. And yeah, Barrow boat in the summer, all these are hired out. That white boat just there, that's used for scattering ashes. So we've just come down, this is Slash Lane. That is the Barrow on Soar end. The road to Barrow's down there, Salby is down there. This lane joins a road down here. Further down there where we went yesterday. I'll try and get a picture up from yesterday's video, but none of this was here literally 16 hours ago. So I'm going to walk down as far as we can and see how far we can get. There is a road closure sign down there on one side. So what I'd normally say if you're driving is, if you can see these white lines, you're going to be fine, because you're literally only 3 or 4 inches deep. What I do have with me, my measuring stick. Yeah, that's where we are at the moment. Probably about 3.5, 4 inches deep. Problem is, when you're driving down here, if you're going too fast, it's going to cause a bit of a bow wave, and you're going to get water in your engine. Now I've only come a few more feet, and already, yeah, it's getting a bit deeper. This road goes on for another few hundred yards. Obviously the side of the road, because of the camber, both sides is going to be deeper than the middle. Probably this deep. Yeah, you still probably drive down here. Problem is, the further you get down, this road dips and it's going to get deeper, so you can't go forward anymore. And what's going to happen is, you're going to want to turn round. Well, you don't know where the edge of the road is, you know, if there's a curb there, you know, there's a big sudden drop, and also you don't want to reverse, because as you reverse, you're forcing water into your exhaust, and that's going to mess you up. You can see there, it is running off, so hopefully it will start going down, but there's still all that rain yet to come. Sorry, not all that rain, there's still all that water yet to come from further up, which is going to make its way down. Where we've just been at Barrow boating wasn't too bad there because you've got the weir, and the weir is taking it off. But other places, there's nothing to take that run off. So I'm going to try and get to the other side of Slash Lane now, round the other road. I did notice that all the traffic was on that road there, so that's where they've been diverted. All right, we'll see in a bit. So where we were before was down there where that car had to turn round. And that road there runs parallel with this one here. It says road closed, so we parked. He's gone through. I don't think he's going to get very far because he's probably thinking it's just this little bit here, which is only a few inches deep. So, as I say, we drove down and it was called Slash Lane. Well, that is Slash Lane across there, down there. He's not going to get through. He's going to go up to that bridge and he's not going to get through. And that's why the police have closed the road off down there. So he's going to struggle. We can see where it's running through here now, Slash Lane. We filmed, keep the camera steady, Jim. We filmed yesterday and it only came halfway across this road. There's nothing down there. We'll look at it now. And it's still coming in. So it's coming in off the field. You can see there, look where it's coming over the road. You've got all that there to come across this road, to go down there and along there. So we'll take a walk further up. Yeah, Slash Lane. Notorious round here for flooding every time. How deep am I now? Let's have a look. Yeah, 6 inches deep. And even at 6 inches deep, I can feel the force of water against me wellies. Oh, let's get onto this pavement, slightly raised. I did bring from work my measuring stick. I remember years ago when I was in the fire brigade at Kegworth, we got called out there, some properties were flooded and the water had lifted the manholes. One of my colleagues was just wading along, he had chest high waders on, he's walking along, suddenly disappeared straight down the manhole because the force of the water lifts the manhole covers off but you can't see. That's why now you see them all with these sticks. So I did say that that car wouldn't get through, and here is now reversing. It does say road closed, and it said road closed for a reason, but I knew we could get down as far as where I parked down there. And he's probably come through that little bit there and thought, that's a little bit deep, but I'll be fine. And now he's come along here. And this is where we came yesterday, and if you remember, I said, oh look, this has got bad. It's come halfway across the road. So you got all that there, that's got to go somewhere. And you got all that there, that's all got to go somewhere as well. And there it goes. There we go, look. Don't let your engine go damp, mate. They'll all have a go, won't they?
Well, he just had a go, and he's failed.
What, this van?
Yeah, got recovery sorted for him.
I came down yesterday and it was only water came across as far as this white line.
Yeah.
None of this was here.
No.
But what people don't realise is you've still got everything coming from upstream down here, yeah?
Well, what he said, he's like, oh, I can see the lines. And they think, they can see the lines, they think,
well,
they think it's deep.
Yeah, well, normally I'd say if you can see the lines, you're only a couple of inches deep, but the further you go in, it's going to get deeper.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you've got a camber each side of the road as well, so.
But yeah, he's broken down, he's got recovery, and then there's another one on the other side broken down, got recovery.
I'm just going to have a walk along. It'll be on YouTube later.
Wicked.
See ya. Yeah, so you've seen that car come through. He went up on this curb here. And you've probably seen the bit of the bow wave here was causing what if that had got into his air intake. So Yeah, you can't even see the white lines there. So you know I said about seeing the white lines there, look. You get here, let's just see how deep we are. Right. Oh, just under a foot deep. Just under a foot deep. And that's on the camber side. Middle of the road, it might be slightly less, but not a lot. There's someone else. Do you want to have a go, mate? No, this one's turning around as well. So that silver van's broken down. They're awaiting recovery. Oh, it looks deep here. There's the slow sign. I don't know if we make that out. So let's have a look here then, shall we? That is, let's see, 12, that's 13 inches deep. So it's gone from 11 inches just there to 13 inches. I'm just aware of the top of my wellies because I don't want to get wet feet. Let's go a bit further out if we can. This is the back road from Salby to the A6, or to the Loughborough turn and the Leicester turn, Mountsorrel turn. And I can't see this getting any better in the next few hours because you've still got all that stuff coming from downstream. So just taking a few shots of the river now as we're driving down. Obviously I'm not holding the camera, someone else is. Yeah, you can see where it's all, there's the river if you can tell, and that's it all on the fields. Right, this is another part of the river. And that's by Proctor's Caravan Park. That's that silver van that has broken down, is waiting recovery. Last bit of filming I did, I was literally a couple of 100 yards down there. So he's trying to come through here. I've come down this slip road, this is off of the A6. Yesterday I could drive, 16, 17 hours ago, I could drive down there, there's nothing there at all. Now for me to get back to Loughborough, I need to drive just down there, under the bridge, and then there's a right-hand turn. I'm not going to risk that because you can see how deep it is. You can see vans turning around there, and you can also see a black car there, which is obviously got stuck. So this is the road that goes from Salby up to Mountsorrel, and there's a pub up here. What's it called? The Waterside. That's the one, yes. So the Waterside pub is up there. That's the one that I said that moved all the furniture out this time of year because they get flooded every time. Every time they get flooded. All your water's running down here off this field, all down onto the road. You can see how fast it's coming down. Gallons and gallons of it. And that's where we are. Yes, once again, you can see the white lines. Let's see how deep we are. I can feel it getting deeper as we go along. Here's some cars trying to get through now, look. Let's see if he's going to make it. So there we have it. Let's just see if this van gets through. I think if you, yeah, he's through. I think if your air intake is fairly high, like on these Land Rovers, and your exhaust is fairly high, you're not too bad. I mean, I've seen vehicles go through deeper, much deeper water. It's just some car drivers, they just, I think, yeah, I'll chance it. And then the chances get very, very slim. So that is it for this now. It was just a quick update. Thanks for watching. If you like it, please like it. And if you want to subscribe, please do. And I'm going to try and get down here when things like this happen, just to show you what's going on. Well, thanks a lot. Bye-bye.